Well, good morning, everybody, as well as happy Saturday. I just want to let everyone know that I really freaking appreciate you tuning in to watch. Definitely appreciate it. So, with that said, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that bell, so whenever I have some good shit to say, you can keep up. And we're just going to get right on in. With the quote, I might not be quoting exactly, precisely, but it is accurate from the wonderful Betty White. The best way, and she says this, the best way to get over a man is to get under a new one. And this definitely applies in the cam and adult content creating world for sure. I used man because it rhymes with fan, and I am I used to be a heterosexual woman. I'm no longer, I'm coming out of the closet. Um, in this video, I am no longer heterosexual at this time in my life. I'm a dinerosexual. So, I don't have to break down the categories homosexual, heterosexual. Well, I need to trademark this word, dinerosexual. I'm not aroused by men. I'm not aroused by women, of course. I can appreciate a woman, but was born heterosexual. And now I'm dinerosexual, meaning I'm not even aroused at all if you don't have your shit together. You don't have to be Bill Gates, but get your shit together. And on this note, in the cam world, as women and men, of course, I'm going to speak as a woman because that's what I am. That's what I'm relating to and most relatable with. As a former stripper and, all of that shit, just in this industry, when we get in relationships with men, they think that the money comes easy and they take us for granted. And this is just going to give you a few tips on how to identify if you need to shake the dude, or if he's you can keep him. Okay, so it's three things. Is he, one, toxic? Two, judgmental about what it is that you do? And three, this should have been number one listed, but number three, which I feel like is most important for me at least, what does he bring to the table, and does it match or equate or surpass that of yours? So if he's toxic, judgmental, and doesn't bring shit to the table or does not equate to your table that you bring in to the picture, you got to let him go. It's that simple. And here's how you do it, because it's not easy. We get lonely. We get tired of talking to these fans and followers who admire us, but we know we'll never, get that opportunity to meet us. It gets lonely being a workaholic. I know, I get it, I understand. So this is what I do. When I want to text Harlem Boo, we'll just call him Harlem Boo. When I want to text him, I get on Sext Panther or any sexting platform site. When I want to FaceTime him, I do a FaceTime sale. Hell, I might do one today, but I'm not missing Harlem Boo. Any kind of attention that I'm wanting to get from Harlem Boo or an ex or whatever the category of that person was, whether it's friendship, ex, husband, whatever, paywall it. Think of it like this. Look, this person is toxic, always grouchy, bitching every damn day. Meanwhile, I'm giddy and, happy-go-lucky. Okay. All right. So I spend 2 hours on the phone or FaceTiming with Harlem Boo, but I charge $25 for 10, 15 minutes, depending on what platform or who it is. You know, it is kind of case by case. $25 per 15 minutes. Okay, 25, that's 30 minutes. So that's $100 an hour. So it's like, 2 hours with a toxic motherfucker who doesn't give a fuck about me, who's judgmental, who definitely doesn't bring anything to the table. And living with his grandmama and auntie and cousins sleeping on the floor, 40 years old. I mean, you just gotta kind of look at these things, common sense, and just get. If it's time to get over, just translate the energy that you would be giving to, in my case, Harlem Boo or your boo or your ex boo. Translate into the money that you can be making with your fans or with your audience, because at the end of the day, they're the ones keeping the lights on. Facts. Why not engage with those who are keeping your lights on? Instead of Joe, your average Joe. No offense to the average Joes, but instead of your average Joe who is not contributing or bringing anything to the table, who does not see your vision, who's not willing to support your vision, who's toxic, any of that, like I said, get on cam. Translate the energy that you would give to him to dollars. And I guarantee you, I don't care how drunk you are. If you smoke, I don't care how high you are. I don't care how sad you are. As a dinero sexual, which I'll talk about more later. I need to trademark that, really. But I swear, the dinero sexual, you won't even be fazed by it. You don't need that toxic energy anyways. At the end of the day, you got to remember this. Keep this in mind, too. You're competing with women who have a whole squad. I'm just going to leave it at that. That squad came from their man. They have a whole husband who's rooting behind them to the point where he's not only starring in it, not even showing his face because the people are there to see you. He's the cameraman, the editing man. He's producing it. He's funding it because he knows that you're a star. Let me give y'all an example. Britannia. Shout out to her. I know a lot of ladies look up to her. Big shout out to her. I've done promo with her a couple of times. When you do promo with her, be sure you're ready. Be ready for it. Because she has a huge audience on Instagram and, everywhere. But as I was saying, you're competing with, I'm just using her as an example. Her whole family is involved in her success. That's what you're competing with. So if you've got fuckboy over here in your corner who's just toxic, judgmental, and brings nothing but doo-doo and mediocre dick to the table, let him go. Just let him go by doing that. Translate the energy that you would be giving to fuckboy into dollars, and I guarantee you, you're not going to think about him. I'm not going to say it again because I feel like a broken record once again. But yeah, that's just a little Saturday motivation, Saturday morning thoughts for you ladies and gents out there. Whoever your choice is as far as partner, remember that even if it's a friend, if they're toxic, judgmental, and not bringing anything to the table, let it go. Let it go. And the way to do that, translate that energy into dollars. It's important for the sake of our sanity that we do engage with those that we, would partner up with in life and have, as a life partner. It's imperative. So why not do that for the guys who actually keep your lights on? And I'm speaking from experience. So that's just food for thought. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. And once again, I love y'all. Thank you. Y'all are always so good to me.